Hello, good morning here in Thap Phnom, Thailand. Songkron. Yeah, I know. I look like a redneck. None of these shirts fit me, so I just have to cut the sleeves off of them. But this is a traditional Songkran New Year, Thai New Year's attires. It's been crazy. Today is actually the last day of Songkran, and man, I'm kind of glad. Hey, Mark. Hey, Soy Dog. Yeah, yesterday, me and Paige went around the town in a moped on the moped, and everybody was stopping me and giving me shots, and like, oh, I can't do no more, and it was crazy. I got a lot of awesome video footage. I'm just gonna put the 3-day event compiled into one video. So, hey, Chris, Robert, Lewis. So yeah, it's been pretty fun here. I did the live stream the other day. I don't know how long it's going to stay up there. I had, I think, 9 copyright claims from music in the background, but it wasn't my fault. The neighbor across the street, he's actually cranking it up right now, so hopefully I don't get it. Let me know if you guys hear the music in the background. I can't, Thai people have no volume control. It's just as loud as it can possibly go. So, hey, John. Yeah, I feel great. Yesterday we actually had our walking street market too, so it was a busy day. And I'm a little hoarse this morning. But hey, I survived the water in the face, in the ear, in the mouth, and all the crazy food and the shot, so I'm still alive. But it's been fun. So I'm a little stir crazy, not being able to go anywhere. So I made a Q&A the other day, and I was just bored, and I was working with this program that Andy helped me with, so we had a lot of things. We were just having fun with it. So I know you guys know me by now. My material changes all the time. So everybody said, "Oh, not everybody. Some people said it was too busy and they didn't like the platform, and the other half did. But I don't know. You know me. Things change, with my videos. So also the juicing. I guess everybody thought that I was going to drink my meals for the rest of my life. I don't know how that would be possible for me to do that. But like I said, I was going to juice for between 3 to 5 days just to do a detox, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that once a month. But I felt pretty good. I went from I was 89 kilo down to 86. So yeah. Yeah, I know, guys. It was busy. I had nothing to do, so if I sit at home, this is what happens. I go crazy. But we're going to Khao Yai. I think we're going next week for Paul Red's birthday, so that ought to be. The thing is, it's only going to be for 4 days, and we got to rush back. But then after that, my mother-in-law still isn't feeling really well. She is having some issues with her asthma, so she's not drinking, and she's actually been juicing too along with her regular meals, but now she's able to, she's getting healthier. Anyway, let's see, let's answer some question here. Yeah, Louis, Mama's doing a lot better, so we're not going to be going to the ocean until she does, unless I can't stay much longer. Me and Paige will take off. Yeah, these are I have like a crap load of glasses here. None of them, these are at my desk, and then I've got glasses all over the damn house. Oh, well. Yes, I'm a little bit hungover. When they see a big falang going on, and they were giving me a shot like a half, like a full glass of whiskey. It's like, no, no, no. Anyway, you'll see the video. The video's pretty fun, but we've got one more day of Songkran. I imagine it's going to be just as crazy as the last 2 days. So, me and Paige have booked a trip. Paige booked a trip to go to the U.S. in June. So we're only going to go for just a little over a couple of weeks. I'm not looking forward to I don't do good in airplanes. I just don't. I don't like them. I can't sleep. So. But yeah, we got that coming up, and then we're going to do a couple more trips before we go. But we're going to do, I don't know 100% Pages outside, but we're going to do a long layover in Taipei, and I think it's about 12 to 15 hour layover. So we're going to run around Taipei and make some videos. I've never been outside of the airport there. Hey Joe, you want me to say hello to Kelly? Hi Kelly, how are you? Where are you guys from? But yeah, the live stream Songkran, it was pretty fun. It didn't get started till late, so I know a lot of you guys probably missed it. But like I said, I don't know how long it's going to stay up because of the neighbor playing music. I couldn't edit it out. So I had about 14 emails for copyright infringement. I'm like, okay, whatever. Nothing I can do about it. So, Joe, you're from upstate where? Hey, HVAC. My mother-in-law was having problems before she had the acupuncture, so, New York, okay. She, some of my other videos where I drug them around, especially one in Kanchanaburi, she had the same issue. We had to take her to the emergency room. But the thing about that hospitals here, just like in the United States, if you go there and like, oh, I have this problem, and here's a handful of drugs, just take it. So I think what happened was she's on medication for asthma, and then she was having some indigestion. So she went to the hospital, the clinic, and they gave her some stuff, and then her heart rate would climb through the roof. So I don't know. That happens to me every time you go to the doctor, and I don't do well when I take medication. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't do well with it either. They just want to give you whatever. Anyway, can you guys hear the music in the background? And now he just shut it off. Bill, yeah, I saw somebody send me a bunch of pictures on Facebook, on our Facebook page about the snow coming. That's crazy. It's hot as hell here right now. So, hey, Basong from Houston, Texas. Yeah, I'll be back in Houston soon enough. Not looking forward to trying to drive again on the streets after being here in Thailand. Driving in Houston is insanely crazy. You think Bangkok or Thailand's crazy. It is insane there. But now I got to get used to driving on the other side of the road. So, yeah, Mark said, I was explaining the hospital prices in my last video with my mother-in-law. That seems pretty cheap. That's a Thai government hospital, and that's their medical system for Thai people. So it costs them $30 to go to the hospital here. Foreigners can go also to the government hospital, but My friend down the street had pneumonia, my English friend, and he went to the government hospital, and he was treated for 3 days with pneumonia, and it ended up costing him about about 135 pound is what he said, so, which is still cheap. Bill says your friends in Karat. It's always hot in Karat. It's hot in Bangkok too. Rick asks, what is my opinion on the elite visa, about 40K for 20 years? I don't know much about it. It still has some rules that you need to, but it seems like it's just a non-refundable purchase of a visa. That seems to be pretty easy, but they just offered last year a 5-year retirement visa with a 5-year extension too. So now they're offering a 10-year regular visa. Page, come on in and say hello and close the door before I get another 15 copyright infringements. Go and tell them to turn that crap off.
You go do it. It's New Year.
Anyway, Chuck, I want to ask you how much 4,000 baht, how much 4,000 baht, how much are you? Don't ask me that. I know you're messing with me. It's 30 to 1. So, yeah. I don't know, 4,000. I'd have to use my smartphone, my calculator. I'd say it's about a little over $100, $120, $130. Hey John, Johan, hi, good morning from Germany, Bavaria. Is that like where Bavarian cream was made? Just kidding. Thank you, David. David's going to come visit us. Remember I showed you the gentleman on the YouTube and you said his beard was scary?
Yeah, I'm gonna shave it.
You're going to shave it? He said he's going to trim it up for you when he comes and visits. So he just bought you a beard.
Thank you. I have 6-pack of beer in
Yeah.
the
You
refrigerator
already have
right now.
What Jim says, what are bicycle prices? Some of them are pretty expensive.
You want to buy?
Yeah, I think Paige's was $100 US, but they range all the way up to 100,000 baht.
I have a basket.
Yeah, but I would say a decent road bike you could get for about 20,000 baht still, so, which is about $600. How many water lilies died to make this shirt? This is actually from last year's Songkran. They just don't have grown-up size here. What are you doing?
Nothing.
They don't have a size that fits me. So. Anyway. Mama's taking a nap. The cowboy hat survived all the water. Yeah, it's leather. I think it's smashed though. I was pretty toasty coming home last night. I just put it in my seat of my moped. Yeah, it got kind of wasted.
Your run too.
Oh, my Ronbai glasses got powder all over them. Yeah. Every time they see a falang, they're like, oh, put stuff all over your face. But it's fun. I really enjoy Songkran. But like I said, I got the video I'm putting together, and then 3 days compiled into one. Anyway. No, you just messed up my hair. That's a good question. Michael says, where did they get the water supply from? Well, you'll see in the video that in the street in front of the temple, they set up PVC with holes squirting on it. It all came from the pond. It was pond water, but we all survived, I guess. But the water, the normal water, it comes out of the tap. Some people do get sick from the water, but there's a lot of people that play in the water here. I don't think it's as much problem as everybody really says, or the hospitals would be full of people because there's water everywhere. Were the garbage cans new? No, nothing in this damn house is new. I got the water hose out to fill. You know, I had bought a bunch of that scrunchy, water hose, and her dad has this old, I don't know, it's got to be 30-year-old piece of rubber tubing that he likes to wash his car with. So I get it out, and there's tape wrapped around it about 50 times. Oh, thank you. Awesome. I knew I was missing something. Anyway, nothing's new around here. I had to cut the damn hose up because it was still spraying water everywhere. What were the snacks on the? I don't even remember, to be honest with you, what everybody was eating. Typical pork stuff, and I don't know. I don't remember. Sorry. I don't have the air conditioner on. I have the fan on me. I typically don't use the air conditioner unless I'm going to sleep. I like to have the air on when I'm sleeping, but I don't usually. When you live in a very hot climate, it's not good to go in and out of the air condition. You don't want to be in a position where you can't deal with the heat living here. But that being said, sometimes it is so damn hot and I got a lot of work to do at the computer. I will turn the air conditioner on in here because the fan just doesn't do it sometimes. Young John, which video has the tour of those double-decker buses? I don't remember. I think it was a video that I had. It was called A Busy Day in Thailand. I can't share it with you now live. Thank you very much, Pasong, for that. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you for donating $5 to us. Thank you very much. But I think the video was called A Busy Day in Thap Phnom or Busy Day in Thailand, something like that. But I have a lot of videos with the double-decker buses. But that particular one, I actually went inside and did a little tour while nobody was in there. Yeah, I'm a little sunburned for sure. My nose is always sunburned. I don't put sunscreen on there because my nose breaks out and it's always red. But I was covered in sunscreen and powder and water and food coloring, all kind of stuff. Yeah, when we're in Karat, Swanin, we do go to the mall because it's hot. It's hot as hell, and there's really not a whole lot to do outside, so we do like to go hang out in the mall in the air conditioning. Lewis, finally somebody asked about the stand for a home. We're going to make pizza rolls. Well, I was excited about doing it the week of when I first told you guys about it, and then Maon, his guardian, said that they wanted to wait to make sure that the festival, the walking street, was going to still continue because she thought they were going to charge too much money and people weren't going to do it, which is not the case. So, and then last weekend, well, no, they actually had it yesterday, and she thought they weren't going to have it. But I don't know. I can't do anything without the approval from her because she's going to have to be there. She wants to do it, but she has to fry it for him because he's too small to handle a fryer. And I'm not going to go stand in a stand and cook. I don't want to do that because, I mean, it would probably be okay. It wouldn't cause any problems here in Top Panon because everybody knows me anyway. But I don't want to, because I think it's going to be a hit. And I don't want anybody to get angry because a Falong is cooking, especially without a work permit. But even if I had one, I wouldn't do it to take away from other Thai people. But I want to do it just to help a home, you know, make some money. Rick says, have I ever been to the White Temple in Chiang Rai? Looks amaze balls. Okay. I've never been to Chiang Rai, so, but it's on the list. Teddy, when they burn the rice fields in Thailand, does it affect the town where me and Paige are? They burn in Laos across the river, and then the smoke comes this way. Where me and Paige are at here on this street, it doesn't really affect us too much, and we do get quite a bit of breeze off of the river, so it doesn't stay here very long. But it's not that bad here where we're at. I've through all the years we've been coming here, I've never seen it bad, and nobody's ever said it's really bad. Anyway, that's all that's really been going on. I wasn't even gonna do a live stream today because I'm a little tired, and we have to go into town here in a little bit. But I was gonna wait till tomorrow when Songkran is over, but I figured I'd just go ahead and get it over with now. But I'm just gonna do this once a week. I'm not going to do 2 live streams. I apologize for everybody else that's missing it, but right now I'm only able to do this because we're not traveling through the holidays. But after this, we're going to be gone, and I think I can do the live update. And this is just taking place of the weekly update that I used to do once a week anyway. So. But this is a chance for you guys to ask the question. Does Tom Kinsey, does your wife dress you often, or is today a special day? Paige doesn't really do a whole lot of anything for me as far as getting dressed or making. I mean, I could come outside in my underwear and she wouldn't say nothing, you know. But she did tell, I was wearing a black shirt this morning. She goes, you got to wear your Songkran shirt to do your live stream. I'm like, okay, go get it. But no, that would be kind of strange for my wife to dress me. I did have, my first wife was like that. She treated me like I was her kid. That only lasted about a year. Hey, Chico, Eric. Eric says he's glad that he didn't see me fall into the hair coloring trend. Yeah, I thought about red, white, and blue. Would be fun. Paige is like, okay, my dad has spray paint out in the shop. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of crowds and drunk people and stuff like that. It's a little bit different here. Then I don't think I would participate in anything like this in the United States. It just seems like it wouldn't go as well as it does here. Typically, what I like about it is everybody's happy and everybody's drinking and carrying on, but there's no violence really here, and usually the teenagers, they don't really even acknowledge you or look at you or say anything to you, but during this past 3 days, everybody is happy. And then, I like to interact with the younger people here, and I like to talk and meet people. And when they start drinking and having fun, they end up having at least 10. They want to talk to me and practice in English, something that they don't ever do during a normal day. So, but I like Songkran. Who knows? In about 5 years, maybe. There's no way to escape it in Thailand unless you just go hang out in a small village. But it's pretty fun. Jim Trotter, what's up? What's up on the utilities, electrical hanging in large groups on the pole? Sorry. Those are all cable communication cables. They're going to fiber optics right now. It'll take them a long time to clean that stuff up. Somebody will have to make them go up there. But every time somebody gets a new subscription to cable or internet, they get a brand new cable every time. I don't know, but they are digging up the streets throughout all the little towns. They haven't started here yet, but they're getting rid of all that and putting fiber optics in the conduit below ground. Yeah, I am a true redneck. Yeah, I had to cut the sleeves off because it was just too constricting, and when everybody throws water at people with the little bowls. Well, I take this big big giant bucket and I throw it in it, and if I hit them, they're just totally drenched. But I couldn't do it until I had to cut the sleeves off. Barry asked, what was the young boy doing in Songkran? He was working. Hopefully today he's not, but his guardian had him selling. That's a story I don't really want to get into, but he was selling in the temple kanom, which is a snack. It's Songkran. The kids should be having fun, but I don't have a say in any of that stuff. Yeah, the girls, the cake and cream, we actually went to their house where they're staying at yesterday and spent most of the day with them in a whole neighborhood full of kids playing in the water. It was pretty fun. Bottles of Jim Beam. Oh. No, that's this is Sang Song. They had a lot of people here the other day, but this is a rum. It's a Thai rum, and it's very, very light. That's all they really drink is this Sang Song, but it's a pretty light. And the other thing is Paige's vodka. That'll last her about 3 months. She doesn't drink too much. Teddy says he has seen alerts about sexual assaults during Songkran. Is there a problem where you live? I don't think so. Usually in small towns that doesn't happen because everybody knows everybody. And the girls run around all wet, and half the time they're flashing, not half the time, but sometimes they get a little carried away too. And I've seen guys grab girls and girls grab guys, and as far as them screaming, "Oh, you touched me and assaulted me," I don't think it's really like that here. They're just playing. Nobody's really causing any harm to each other. But I don't know. I don't see that happening here, and I don't think they want to lose face with each other. But I'm sure that happens in Phuket and Pattaya. I was just watching the news this morning about the crazy stuff happening in Bangkok and Pattaya, which I'm not a fan of. But you know who's in the streets in Pattaya? It's a bunch of drunk people, a bunch of drunk foreigners. Jim, does the Thais have storm warning system? They really don't have storms here. They don't have hurricanes or anything like that. They're kind of protected by some gigantic mountains. But they do have typhoons that come up through the ocean side, and no, they don't really have an alert. I say that they just after the I can't think now. The tsunami. Yeah, they have an alert system for that. You're welcome, Barry. I wish I was able to play the Songkran live a little bit longer, but the copyright infringements, I had to turn it off because the neighbors were playing too much music. But anyway, that's about it. That's all that's going on. Hey, Andy. Soy Mafia is doing fine right now. So she's not drinking and she's eating a little bit better, and she's doing good. Michael says, nice screen set up on the Q&A plus the JD bottle. Yeah. Yeah, everybody was calling me, some people were calling me busybody. It's only, I was a little bored. Didn't have a lot of I don't have a lot of places to go, so, and I can't ride my bike, it's too crazy. Just ride it around town. But I am a little hungover. The red shirt's making my face look red, but I'm tired. I woke up about 8 o'clock this morning, which is late for me. But I'm tired from throwing water and playing all day. HVAC Genius says, please comment on any information on homeless people in your area. There's about 3 or 4 guys that walk around on drinking Lao Cow, but they're not homeless. They have places to stay, but they'll sometimes just pass out on somebody's front porch. But there's not really a homeless problem in Thailand. They don't really have that. It doesn't, here, if you don't work or you don't have any money, they don't have like back in the US, if you're homeless, you can get still a place to sleep and a couple of free meals. I say free, it costs them $10 a day to get 2 meals and a bed. But here they don't really have that, so not really a homeless problem. Are there homeless people? Of course, everywhere, but not like in America. Everybody's got a lot of people. You go stop at a stoplight and there's about 4 or 5 people standing there with a sign. They don't have that here. Teddy asked if I've been to the vegan restaurant yet. No, it's actually a vegetarian restaurant. And I want to go there before she closes down because I don't think that's going to last in this town very long. But I want to go, and I told the lady I was going to go in there and make a video. Me and Paige were going to go in there and order a bunch of food. But I will. I can't Barry ride my bike because there's just too many people. But as soon as I get off of this video, I'm going to go try to make a couple laps while it's early. It's the last day of Songkran here, so it's going to be crazy today. Anyway. Aloha, Aaron. Thank you. Happy Songkran to you. You don't celebrate Songkran in Hawaii. Okay, Tom, thank you for coming by. I appreciate all the wonderful comments that you're always giving. I really do. Andy says he looked into travel insurance for going back to the U.S. for a visit. It runs about $100 to $200 a month, depending on the level of coverage. The insurance policy that I have here, the IMG Global, you can pay a little bit extra, and then you can which I have, it's built into my package where if you're visiting America, it'll still cover you while you're visiting there. So most travelers insurance like over here is like that too. You're still going to be covered going back home, only for short trips. And it's limited coverage. Anyway, let's see if I can get you to pop up on my computer so I can see all these comments. I was going to do on the OBS program, I was going to do a different live stream with some captions and stuff in there. But I was having a hard time getting it to launch this morning. But it wasn't going to be anything really busy like you guys were talking about before. I'm at 9,910 subscribers. I lost a lot of subscribers the past few days. I don't know. A lot of times what happens with my channels, I have a lot of travel trailer videos. And a lot of people this time, summer's coming, so they're interested in traveling, so they'll watch travel trailer YouTube videos, and they'll subscribe to my channel, and then when they get a bunch of stuff about Thailand, they're like, huh? And then they'll get it. I'm just guessing that's what it kind of shows on the analytics. Let's see. Trying to get on the live stream so I can see your guys' comments. Hey John, leaving Florida. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about making a trip to Florida when we get there, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time to go. I looked at plane tickets to fly from there to Houston because most of my family still lives in Florida. So. Yeah, somebody made a comment about getting water splashed in the face is very dangerous during the live stream the other day, which, yeah, it can be. But here's the thing, they all are riding the moped so they can get splashed in the face, or they know it's coming. It's not like somebody's driving around and all of a sudden, you know. I did see an accident yesterday right in front of us. And I didn't throw any water at them. The little girls threw water, and there were 2 mopeds with 4 teenagers on them. And then for some reason, one of the teenagers reached over and grabbed the handlebars, and then they both just fell over on top of each other. And I thought there was going to be a fight, and they just got up, and they just kind of looked at their scrapes and stuff and straightened their mopeds back out. Nobody left. They were all just kind of sitting around looking at each other, and nobody was yelling. And they helped each other straighten out their moped, and then they drove off. I didn't get it on video, but it was crazy. That's not how it would have went down where I come from. But it's amazing sometimes to see Thai people's reactions when there's an accident or some kind of. I watched this old lady was coming out of a soy, and then this younger guy was coming, and he hit her straight on, and she fell off the moped, and he fell and just tore his moped up. He got up and helped her, and he's smiling the whole time, and she's smiling, and he's all bloodied up, and he gets her back on the moped, and then she just drives off. And then he picks all his crap up off the ground and sticks it in the basket in his moped, starts his moped, and just drives off. Nobody even makes, I mean, they didn't really make eye contact. They just were smiling. It's like, this is weird. But it probably wouldn't happen if that was me that hit him. But I know that if something ever happens where I bump into somebody, it's best not to lose face no matter whose fault it is, and just kind of, it seems like they just kind of, they don't really say, they just kind of weigh out, you know, how it's going to play out. And I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. But I did see an accident. It wasn't from getting water splashed in the face, but they're on their mopeds. They know they're going to get wet. I try not to throw it in their face, though. If they're driving on the road, I just try to get them in the midsection. Says, does my travel insurance pay for things like yearly checkups? Yeah, it does, but I just had all that done here at the local clinic, and it cost me, me and Paige. Paige had even a pap smear, but we both had everything. Blood work, x-rays, cardiograms. It cost 2,500 baht. Now this is in Isan in Ta Phnom. I'm sure it's maybe 3 times more in Bangkok, but it cost me about under $100 to get all that stuff done. So I don't even think I would submit a claim for that. But you can go on the website, it shows you what they cover. It's just about everything. Lee says, are they building a Harley Davidson factory in Isan, and when will it be finished? Somebody told me exactly where it was going to be built, and I don't remember. It doesn't really matter where, but what that'll do is drive the price down for Harleys, because there's not going to be that 300% import tax. But it's supposed to be completed this year. Two Bears, thanks for the smoking info, no problem. Yeah, I mean, people, you see little kids here smoking cigarettes, and teenagers, mostly the boys. I don't really see girls doing it. But, I mean, they don't, it looks frowned upon. I mean, it's frowned upon by everybody here. Yeah, HVAC, I drove by a Harley Davidson place in Khon Kaen. But that's not where the plant, I say that, I don't really know where the plant is going to be. Yeah. But anyway, the smoking, that was some of the hardest. I think what it was, you know, I'd have cravings that would drive me crazy when I quit, and then it slowly went away. But I still today, after 10 years, maybe one day I'll just have, wow, I just had a craving for a cigarette. Will I ever do it? No. But I had cravings all the time, but it's, you know, they would go away as fast as they came. So anyway, hang in there. Jim says, how's the green screen doing? I got to set up something better for the green screen if I'm going to continue to do it. The picture quality on the laptop is not really good, so I have to get maybe some kind of webcam or something to do it, but I don't know. A lot of people don't like this live stream. I have more positive feedback about the live stream than negative, but I think some people would rather me just do like a weekly, you know, kind of a weekly update like I used to do instead of this. But I do this because it's been requested quite a bit, and this way I can still tell you what's going on and interact with you guys and answer some questions, and you guys answer questions amongst yourselves. So Aaron says, I quit smoking 6 years ago and it still blows. I feel a lot better. There's no way. I couldn't even, I couldn't run. I couldn't run or ride a bike for sure. You guys like the exploding moped? That was pretty funny. It's like, I gotta do that. Oh, thank you for sharing that, John. John says that he read something that says the Harley plant's going to be in Rayong. Rayong is on just a little bit east of Pattaya on the Gulf of Thailand. The man, green screens are silly. Just show your your real surroundings. The problem is that I can't, because it's too noisy out there and nobody can hear me. And then I get people complain about, we can't hear you because there's always going to be people. I can't make the world rotate, but I figured I would do something other than just sitting here talking to you guys, have something in the background. But, you know, I don't know. I didn't really take a vote on it, but hey. It doesn't matter to me, it's less work for me, but I just thought it would be fun. I was bored. Jack says, how much do those Isan tuk-tuks cost? There's several different people that make tuk-tuks. They're all handmade, just like the one my father-in-law does. A lot of the ones I've seen, they're not as good a quality as the one that he makes. That being said, his is a 3-cylinder Daihatsu engine. It's not a moped engine sitting on a cart. And these things last forever. It's got a standard transmission, and his has a reverse. And a lot of the other ones don't have reverses. They have to push them back. But depending on what you want, around 90,000, under 90,000 baht, which is insanely cheap. I mean, some quality mopeds are way more than that. My father-in-law is old school. I mean, he doesn't like to mark up the prices of anything. You know, even though the taxes are going up that he has to pay, he struggles to try to charge a little bit more because he's afraid that they won't buy them. But he needs to be selling those things for 150K for what he's got in them. But he just does the business because it keeps him busy, and he doesn't want his employees to be without a job, I think. So, but he's a workaholic. I already did a video HVAC of my father-in-law's shop. It's in the archives. You can find it, but I haven't done a new one. They're really busy. They had a lot of tuk-tuks, a lot of orders, so, but I need to do another one. Is my first dinner in the States going to be a steak dinner or Tex-Mex? I don't know what my first dinner is going to be, but probably definitely going to be going to Mexican food first. Michael, he sells them really to, he asked if, does he sell them to non-business people? If you want to go buy one cash from him, yeah, he'll sell it to you. But he sells to like a broker, I guess you could say. And this person finances it for people because most of them don't have the kind of cash to buy one. So he doesn't do any financing, so he'll sell it to somebody so they can collect. It's difficult to collect money in Thailand. And there's people that will go out there and collect for them. Would he send them to the United States? He has shipped one. He was telling me a story about somebody had a farm up in the Midwest in the United States, and he wanted one of my father-in-law's, and he did ship it. It cost him a lot more to ship it, of course, but the guy had plenty of money. But he used to send them all over Asia, all over in Laos and Vietnam, all over Thailand. They were kicking out a lot when Paige was living over in the United States. Paige and her brother, and they were making, I don't know how many he was selling, like 5 a day. I will die in Thailand. Well, thanks for knowing that for me. It doesn't matter where I die. But I do love Thailand. I'd like to stay here. The thing is, if I'm not happy, then I'm just going to leave and go find somewhere that does make me happy. I'm not going to sit here and just get old and miserable. If I wanted to do that, I would just stay where I was at. Beam man, Jimmy, 40 to 50 years, Chuck is too healthy. He will be around for a while. Thank you for that. You never know when you're gonna die. We're all gonna die sometime. I don't feel like I'm 50 years old for sure. Blackwood, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like negativity. So if you're gonna continue to, everybody's got a right to their opinion. But I don't like negativity, and certain things you really can't talk about in Thailand, and that's one of them. So I would appreciate it if you kept those opinions to yourself, because I really don't think you probably know much about it anyway, because I know I don't, to have an opinion. Hey, Patty, Paul. Jimmy, we're still talking about green bean casserole. I did find green bean in a can in Cha'am. I never was a big fan of frozen green beans anyway, so. Okay, Blackwood, I can fix the problem pretty quick. Two Bear says, I wish they sold those Hawaiian t-shirts here. They are excellent. Are you talking about these, the Songkran shirts? I'm sure you could probably get one. Well, we got a lot of derelicts on today. Yeah. A bunch of people that obviously don't like Trump or think I'm affiliated or really give a crap about your politics. I can fix that problem too. One good thing about, I don't have to do YouTube channels and show people a better side of life. I don't discuss politics. I don't discuss religion and race or any of that stuff. But I'm just trying to show a good life and where we're at in Thailand. And I really don't care about all that stuff. So. Only you do. But everybody's got a right to their opinion, to like this or like that. And I've been told a couple times that I don't like criticism, and I can't. I get criticized every single day doing this channel, and a lot of times I try to make my channel a little bit better based on criticism that you guys give me. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. You know, screw them. The one good thing about it is I can block people from my channel. I don't like negativity. It's okay to have a different opinion. It's okay, it's fine. If you're making a baseless opinion about something because you just want to be negative because of whatever your experience is, I don't think anybody wants to hear it, and I know I don't. So I'm just going to block you. There's no freedom of speech in my world. I don't like negativity. And if any of you guys was in the military, negativity was beat out of you. Maybe not today in this military, but negativity is only for the weak. Eric, I don't talk about politics in Thailand. It's a little bit different wherever you're from to talk about it, but there's strict rules on stuff like that. So it's not about freedom of speech in Thailand. You can agree with what you want. There's a lot of people that have different opinions about politics. It's okay. But I just can't talk about Thai politics here. If you can't respect that, and you can't respect me and the channel, then I have to block that. Right?
No.
We don't talk about politics.
No, we only talk about something happy.
Yeah.
Something unhappy. No.
It's a land of smiles, not lands of what ifs and misery.
Mm-hmm. We're not here to work. We're here to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, nope.
Yeah. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That's from a Thai person.
It doesn't affect me anything.
Yeah, it doesn't affect us. Even when we lived in the United States, the government, all this hysteria, the government never affected our quality of life anyway, and it doesn't affect us here. So,
Yeah.
who cares? Why are you even worried
Why
about
you worry
it?
so much, you know?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just like to complain, I guess.
Yeah.
Eat some durian with the skin on, haha.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You try it first. How about that?
That thing will kill you. That thing's like a cannon. I mean, like a cannon. They shot that out of a cannon, you're dead. What do we do during the rainy season? Jim asked. We travel. That's the best time for us to travel.
It's low season.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
It's low season and it rains not all day, but it's fun because there's really nobody around. Chuck, is your wife Isan?
Yeah.
This one? Yes. Mafia is doing fine. Do old Thai women love shopping? Do old Thai women love shopping?
Depends. What kind? Food? Alcohol? Or clothes?
Rick says, do you need a power travel AC adapter there? If you're just bringing like chargers usually can handle 200. Just look at the charger and you'll see. Let me see, I probably got one around here somewhere.
Phone charger?
Like, they'll say stuff like, it's able to handle 200 and something volts. So,
They sell at the section in Lotus.
AC power adapters to convert it.
They might have it.
Yeah.
Like traveling in like a little store.
Yeah. They sell that stuff here, Paige is saying too.
Mm-hmm.
They sell everything here. Doug says, are we loving our new phones still? Yeah, they're fine. They're good. They actually take decent pictures. They take better pictures than any phone we've ever had. Of course, Paige is always... I'm so damn blind, and when I take the picture, it's blurry. So every time you see a picture on Facebook and it's blurry, you know who took it. Paige likes to... Paige is not really a shopper, but she likes to get on Lazada.com and buy little cheap things. She doesn't like to spend money. We both don't really like a lot of things anyway, especially jewelry, and we're not really big into having stuff that we don't need. But she does like to buy little things. I'm the shopper really, but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
When I was fishing, there was an endless Bass Pro Shop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jorn, time to go to sleep. It's 5 a.m. there. Hell, it's time to wake up. Oh, is this another derelict here? Let's see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All of a sudden, I got a lot of people that want to just talk about the Thai government. I'll probably have to get a moderator, I guess, in the future to monitor all the comments before they come through here. So, or I just won't do the live streams. Are you excited to go to the United States?
Margarita. Mexican food.
Mexican food and
My
margarita.
Rudy.
Yeah. Johnny says, where's the next destination? It's going to be Khao Yai. And then after Khao Yai, we're going Rayon?
I don't know, depend on her.
We're going somewhere. We don't know if her mom's going to be able to go or not, but I'm telling you now, we're going to be going somewhere regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I've sat around long enough. It's been fun here, it really has. Right now it's fun. Tom says his suggestion for the trolls is not to mention them and delete their typically I don't. You guys don't see the filtered comments through the trolls, and I usually do not mention them. But I'm on a live stream, so I'm trying to show respect to everybody and say, hey, if you're making an honest opinion about something that you feel you need to discuss, don't discuss Thai politics on my channel. Not because I don't want to hear it or I believe in certain things. It's restricted here. So that's all. Thank you. George says, let them know if we need anything from the U.S. We're going there for a couple weeks, so we're going to be getting whatever little supplies we need. Andy says, you heard you don't dial 911 in an emergency, but other number instead in Thailand. Is this true? Yes.
Yeah, 191.
191. Everything's backwards in Thailand. Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex is the best Mexican food. Have you guys ever been to Vietnam, like the Hanoi area? He said Hoi An area. Looks nice on YouTube. We went to Hue,
Yeah, we went to Hue.
and we went to where else?
Somewhere there.
Somewhere. We went somewhere over there, but we've been there. Is my father-in-law Chinese? or Lao Isan. He's Isan. You know, I get this sometimes too. People say, well, everybody in Isan is really Lao, and Isan people are embarrassed to admit that they were Lao. Is that a true statement? Isan people care where their heritage came from?
No.
I mean, they're Thai. That's a strange thing because, you know, Texas was Mexico at one point, so I don't think everybody there is Mexican, but her dad is pure Thai. Her mom is her mom is Chinese. Her mom is Chinese but was born in Thailand. Her parents were born in Thailand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Nobody care.
Nobody, Thai people could really care less. I ask a lot of questions to Thai people, and I always ask, where are you from? And you know, if they're Lao, they come from Lao and they're working over here, they're not embarrassed that they're either Isan or they're from Lao. I don't know where that all came from. Maybe the bar girls that are working down in Pattaya don't want everybody to know that they're a farm girl, you know, or something like that.
They don't have work permit.
Oh, they don't have a work permit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So some of them is illegal, so they don't have work permit. They don't want to say anything.
Oh, okay.
Same thing in US.
Yeah, I don't. The song says you're Lao, so you know you may get offended by all this. So there's nothing wrong with being Lao or being Thai. I don't know where. I don't know. I'm talking about some people say that Thai people are embarrassed because of their heritage, but that's not true. Paige speaks very good English. Why do you speak good English?
I live there.
She lived in America for what?
Since number 15.
Most of her life. Yeah.
My uncle there, my aunt there, a lot of my family is still there.
Yeah. Which one of you are luckier to finding the other? Definitely me. She has to carry me. I have a lot of hang-ups, but she keeps the balance, and she's really, really, really calm, and I'm extremely hyper. Yeah. Are Isan people sometimes like native people in North America or something different? I'm referring to the land area and people's classification according to non-Isan people.
Not really. They all mixed, but normally from Korat. That's Korat and Ayutthaya Central. Like Sky.
Yeah.
Big build. Yes.
Hey Justine, how are you? Thailand is a very classy society. I think so. They have deep respect for themselves, for their culture, for their king, for their religion. It's amazing, and we used to have that in the United States when I was a kid, but it's gone now. You can't even have a certain flag up where you're going to offend somebody, you know. That wouldn't work over here.
You don't have any flag.
Yeah. I've got an American flag hanging up from the roof next to a Thai flag. Klaus gave it to me actually, I think. Yeah, Klaus gave it to me. Yeah, Paige looks more Chinese. A lot of times when they see us walking around, they think she's a foreigner too. Sometimes they're surprised that she can speak Thai. Paul says in Sydney they have the same problem there. They don't respect their country. You know, in Thailand too, you know, we have a discussion a lot about owning property and how foreigners get taken advantage of about, you know, women, and it's not right. And I discussed this on a Q&A video, but, you know, I'm so happy that this country looks out for themselves. I think in deep down we all wish that our own countries would protect its citizens more than other people that are coming to it. You know, I respect their sovereignty, but if I could own a house 100%, then that wouldn't keep anybody else from coming up here and buying all kinds of stuff. And then I think Thailand wouldn't be a very good place to live after that, but it'll never happen here. Do I like Regency? I don't, but I think I had a couple shots of that yesterday.
You do? That's why you have headache.
Yeah, that's why I have a headache. Between the two of you, who can take more spicy? Yeah.
I like that spicy.
I thought I already did that, Joe.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. Anyway, next. Would Udon Tiny be a nice place to live? I like Udon. Udon has pretty much everything. It's not for us because it's just too big of a city, but you don't have to live in the city. You can live outside of Udon. I really like it. I like Udon. It's still Isan. Udon has a lot. They have not immigration, but like a consulate,
The U.S.
a
passport.
U.S. consulate in Udon. Paige, you need to cut. She actually cut her sleeves off last year, didn't you? On the other one? You said you need to cut your sleeves off.
This is my new one.
Hey, Andy, happy Songkran. I hope you're having a good time. And I don't know if you're still in Konkan or not. I think you are. Chuck, have I been to Nong Khai? I have been to Nong Khai. Nong Khai is not a bad place. I like Chiang Khan, which is a little bit west of that, better. Not a whole lot to do in Nong Khai, and it's kind of got a touristy, transient feel, very busy. A lot of people make border runs from there.
Udon is better.
Yeah, Udon's much better, which isn't too far from Nong Khai. You can live in Udon and travel to Nong Khai on a day trip.
Sexy calamity.
Hey John, how are you? Good morning. Should you be concerned? Annie just learned the difference between the girlfriend massage and the wife massage. Did you see that video? I think you're talking about the video with the, yeah. Did Paige dye her hair? Yeah, she dyed it Songkran red.
Yeah, it's not ready.
Justine says, does Paige need to come renew her? She's got me guessing. She just renewed her driver's license, but she did it online, so it'll be waiting for her when we get there. Whatever else she needs to renew, she can get it done here. Yeah, her hair is kind of red purple. We've already been on for an hour and 15 minutes, but Booger, I never can say your name right. Says, thanks for showing us older Vietnam War vets a side of Thailand and its people that we never got to see. Thank you for your service, and thank you for watching it. I do have a lot of people that like to see, especially Nakhon Phanom. They have good memories there.
By the airport.
Yeah. Good guess. I am a good guesser, Justine. Justine is TQ.
Oh.
The smiley face. Can Paige reach the pedals of your big truck?
I never tried.
She never tried. Yeah, Andy, I don't want to make it a 2-hour live stream. I think we're going to get off here pretty soon.
You make cake.
Oh yeah, I got to make a birthday cake. I got to make a birthday cake today.
Cake by tơi.
Cake by day. Okay, Patty, bye-bye. I don't know if you're leaving or saying goodbye to me because I said I'm leaving. Yes, Justine, we're going to go visit Boom and Kyle. Boone and Kyle. So, yeah, you guys ought to come down and we can go get a Mexican food or steak or something like that. I'm kind of short on transportation, so you have to come down there and visit us. Yep, today's the last day of Songkran. It's going to be fun. I love this time of year, so we gotta. It usually starts kicking off about right now. Okay, we're going to meet Justine there, and the guys, and the boys. Anyway, we got to go, got stuff to do. Thank you very much for all the wonderful comments, and thank you for the suggestions and the criticism. Please keep them coming. Just remember, guys, I don't like negativity, so I will block negativity from this channel. No time to be sad, because I really don't care to be around it anymore. And like I said, you guys have everybody's got their rights to their opinions, which I do respect. But some things you just can't say in Thailand. And if you can't respect that, then I have to block you from doing so. But anyway, thank you. Sawati ka, sawati bi mai, lao jerkin mai. And I'll see you. Hopefully I'll have my Songkran video put together by the end of the day, but I'm thinking I won't be able to. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Adios.